Welcome to Home Team Advantage.
Take two.
Take two. This is Mike Egan. I'm Gary Giambetti.
You did say hometown advantage.
But I did say, no, I did not say hometown. I said home team. I'm pretty sure I said home team. Because you're putting that in my head and you're screwing me all up here. I don't know. I don't know why I come here every Thursday, to be honest with you.
Neither do we.
All right, we'll switch it to Friday.
All right.
They've been doing it for 8 years.
I know. We're still on the air,
Think
which
we-
is
think we
unbelievable.
Wake up one of these days and realize, what the hell are we doing?
Doing it. But we have a good time when we're here.
Yep.
You know,
Look
we
at-
try.
I even turned in, I got the Gary look now.
Yeah, there we go.
Huh? Turn down that glare. Ooh. Makeup.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've only had makeup on once. At one time, we had to go with makeup.
Then we had to break up.
Yeah. So, getting into the world of sports, I guess, and high school sports, we don't have much happening except for the fact that the girl swimmers, they placed 5th at the section meet last Saturday. They had one relay DQ'd, and
Dairy Queen?
yeah,
How come?
but well, yeah, I know. I don't. Well, I know why, because they said they jumped early on one of their
Oh.
starts. I know you're trying to be funny about that, but
No, I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh,
I just
all right.
didn't, I didn't understand why they would DQ somebody unless there was a specific.
well,
Incident that
there's a
happened.
specific reason why they DQ'd. They
Okay.
DQ'd like 5 different times. They DQ'd teams
Oof.
or girl individuals or relays or whatever.
So if
And
one girl leaves early, then they're
the whole,
disqualified.
yeah, the whole
Wow.
doesn't matter. So they would have placed. Oh, that scared living daylights out of me.
It's his wife calling. That scared the living daylights out of me.
I wonder if I should answer it.
But you better.
All right. Hello, I'm on the show right now. All right, bye. I'm nothing important, I don't think.
She goes, wrong number.
Yeah. Yeah, I was calling my boyfriend.
Yeah.
No. But so they got DQ'd for an early jump,
Jump.
and I don't know if I should say this or not, but I don't know how legit it was, but they don't have, at least here at the pool they have starter pads,
Which indicates. if
which
you start-
indicates
right.
whether you jump early or not.
Yep.
Well, evidently at Lincoln Park they don't have
Oh,
starter pads. So number one, I don't know why they're hosting a section
Section.
meet if you don't have the right equipment.
Right.
And I get it. They should spread the wealth a little bit between the schools that can run it, but have the right equipment at the pool deck. So you don't. So it's not just a judge's decision whether or not you jump too soon.
Which I don't know if you've got, what do you got, like 6, 7 kids up on a podium getting ready to jump into the pool, right?
Yeah.
So does one judge watch each individual school to make sure they don't jump?
Well, there's only actually 4 judges.
Yeah, so how do they
So
do
they
it?
they get one side watches half the lanes and the other side watches half the lanes, and it's their discretion whether or not a team leaves early.
Right.
No, I won't tell you what Ven's told me because that's private between the two of us.
Well, we can't use those words on air anyway.
Well, but yeah, I don't. But the relay actually ended up 3rd. They would have missed the state tournament or the state meet, but that would have given them like 36 more points, and then they wouldn't have finished 5th.
Right.
And then unfortunately, Mallory Sikora had that incident on the board. She hit her head
Oh, really?
on her second dive. She
Oh.
was doing a double somersault, and she unfortunately hit her head.
Ouch.
So, but now again, Mallory's fine.
Yeah.
She had to have some staples put in her head, I get the top of her head, I guess. But so that took her out of the competition. So right there, they lost some points there.
But not to start a controversy, but if you got a judge that doesn't like Coach Vinziano or doesn't
Mhm.
like Hibbing, they could
Well,
basically throw the not the meet, the event. What is it?
well, I don't know. I
The
mean,
swimming event?
yeah, it's a swimming meet. Well, meet.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can DQ. And I don't know if that's the case. I don't know who the refs were or the judges were. So it's hard to say, but it's,
that's why you need those electronic.
yes, because that you can go to the timer.
Yep.
And then that'll show you if they were in the negative or if they were in the plus.
Okay.
And you would have your decision right there. So, unfortunately, Mike has all that stuff at this pool. He put the new starting blocks in,
Right.
and then I don't know how they got the timing, the jump timing things put in there, but he's had a lot to do with that program.
Good.
So that's why it's
That's
such
too bad
that's why it's
something
such-
like that has to happen, but
I can talk about it here. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't care if somebody hears this and says, well, you're
But
just
even-
crying, but
if you jump early, is it kind of like, oh, you jumped early, or you're halfway down the pool and someone realizes you jumped early?
well, no, you swim out the whole meet. So you're swimming the whole event out,
Right.
and then they come up to the table after the event's over, and then they tell you who's DQ'd and that. They get together and talk, and yeah, I know it's a tough situation if you don't have the right equipment there. And you'd think at a new school like that with a new pool, you'd think they would have
Yeah.
they'd put those jump
So-
timers in.
So who are the individuals that made it to state?
So now he's going to put me on the spot here, thinking I'm going to forget somebody, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to start with Gianna Fatici, Lizzie Haupt, Naomi Ronning, and Rainey Gibson were the 4 swimmers that made it. Haupt and Fatici are on the 200 medley relay team along with Gibson and Ronning, and then Gibson made it in the 50 freestyle. She was section champ, I believe, in that. And then she made it in the 100 butterfly, where she finished runner up.
Hmm.
And then Naomi Ronning's on the medley relay. I think I said that already. And then she won. She's a section champ in the 100
So they have
freestyle.
a pretty good opportunity when they go to state then.
Well, yeah, I mean, he believes that Venziano believes they can drop more time, and down at the state, just dropping tenths of seconds for each swimmer, and especially in the relay, could get you into top 16, and you can score. I mean, Rainey last year was 12th, I believe, in the 50, and 14th in the fly. And that could be reversed. I'm not sure, but so she's looking to make the championship heat this year, and I think she can do it. I think she's that dedicated where she could do that.
I make you bet they got them timers down there.
Oh yeah, they probably have they have jump timers probably at the University of Minnesota. And then Gianna told me she wants to drop in her backstroke. I think she's the backstroke portion of the medley relay. She wants to try to drop a second. She's at a 30 now, and she wants to try to get down to a 29.
Wow.
And if Lizzie can, drop a couple tenths of a second in the breaststroke, then there's an opportunity is there. So,
But when you mention that, Garrett, when you say, "Oh, wait, we're going to drop a second," we're going to, you're thinking it's only a second. But watching cross country comparable to swimming, you drop a second, you go from 10th to second. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just how much that time difference makes. So,
well, and the competition down there is obviously fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so they should swim faster because of that, because they're swimming against. Now they don't necessarily want to. You don't want to look at it that way, where you're swimming against somebody else. You just want to get your
swim
best
against
time.
the clock.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what you want to do. And then I can't forget about Evie Renskers, was placed 4th in the diving. So she's advanced to the state, which their preliminary meet starts today at noon at the Gene K. Freeman Aquatics Center on the University of Minnesota
Okay.
campus. So she's this is her first time at state, and we talked the other day. She made it she won the section title as a freshman. Probably coming out of nowhere, because she was really good at that day at the pool. And unfortunately for her, between sections and state, she broke her arm.
Yeah.
So she didn't get a chance to compete. Last year, to her own admission, she said she did not dive well, and she placed like 7th. so she missed out. So this year, she placed fourth, and the story I ran on her today talks about what happened to Mallory and how that maybe would have affected her,
Oh, okay.
because things could have gone south in a hurry after you see your friend, hit her head and then leave the meet.
Now, like in high school, just like the Olympics, each individual does the same dive.
Well, they have to have 11 dives,
Okay.
different dives, and you have some ones that are I can't think of the word, but they automatically have to be done.
Okay.
So you have to have, I think, a reversal, a back, a forward, and I can't remember what the other one is right now, but I don't care about that. If I miss out on a dive, I don't care if I miss out.
So the
on
young lady though, when it hit her head, she didn't dive out, or
She was out. Yeah,
out far enough?
you would. No, well, yeah, she didn't get out far enough from the
Okay.
board. But that shook her, she said. Evie said it shook her up a little bit, and I think it shook up all the other divers.
I think everybody in the
That
place
were
probably got a
there.
little shook up.
And again, thank goodness Mallory's okay, and she's in the play, I believe,
Yep.
this week coming up or whenever that is. We should, yeah, next weekend, the Little Mermaid, I believe. So we'll, break a leg there. Not literally, but that's what you tell people in the arts. You
Yeah.
break a leg.
Poor young lady
so-
probably fall off the stage. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks, Gare.
Yeah. So she's fine, and Evie and the rest of the girls, and Madeline Walto is the other diver. I'm sure it affected her because those three were close
Yeah.
on the team. So
Well, good luck to all of them. I hope they
Yeah.
do well.
let's go. Evie wants. In diving, I don't know how many divers. There must be 20. Well, there's 4 from each section, which probably means there's 8 sections. 4 is 32. They
God, you rattled that.
I
out,
know.
just
I don't know.
without the phone
My
too.
Ibby math. I mean, I must have learned that from Milt Verant or somebody.
Well, Ron's over there with his Chinese thing going.
There's a abacus.
A who?
Abacus.
I don't know what his girlfriend's saying. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So come on. It's nice that they I don't know. I lost track of what I was talking about.
Football.
Yeah, football certainly.
You were
But-
talking.
oh no,
about
they have to. They do their first 5 dives, and then they make the cut down to 20, and then if you make that cut, you do your next 3 dives, and then they make the cut down to 16.
Oh, okay.
So and then your last 3 dives they do Saturday at the swimming and diving
Okay.
finals.
So today it's diving only.
Diving only today, and then tomorrow swimming prelims start at noon. And then the finals start at noon on Saturday if anybody happens to make it. So good luck,
Yeah.
girls. Do your best, getting that top 16, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, great. Vinzi always gets a good program.
Oh,
I don't care what anyone says. His programs that consistently do well,
yes.
So-
Oh, yeah. No, that's one of the certainly. Mike,
and it's not luck.
No,
It's a lot of good
that's hard
coaching.
work.
Yeah, and hard
by
work.
the girls. It's a lot
Yeah.
of hard work, and he's so into learning how to train
Right.
swimmers. He doesn't do, it used to be, well, I'll do 5,000 yards a day, and then you'd start to taper near the
Yeah.
end of sections. But he's got, I think most of the teams have gotten away from that, and they still swim yardage, but I mean, not like they used to. Now it's
Yeah.
more dry land and
Yep.
more technique work and stuff like that. So
I've
again,
always believed that if you want to get in shape and stay in shape, go swim in a pool because you got every little bone and piece of your
muscle,
body and
yeah,
muscle that is working for you.
That's a fact.
Swim or die. See you at the bottom of the pool.
yeah, sink or swim,
Yeah.
sink or swim. So
You know what? You ever see Ron in the pool?
no,
Never.
no.
He was there about a week ago because it's open swimming, but he was down at the shallow and he has those orange things on his arm. He go,
Great, that was the first one to be pulled up with a hook.
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah, that's right. They gave him the hook.
Yeah,
Hey Ron, you forgot your suit again. Oh, okay.
I don't think you ever forgot your suit back then. That's a whole different story there.
Back hey, when I was
Which,
like with Suits were optional.
Yeah, I know. You didn't. Back in our day, you did not wear a
Yeah.
suit in the pool. So
That
I know
paddle
now
was-
that people are now grossed out officially. I mean,
It's not that grossed out. It's who gives a flying? All I know is that paddle hurt awful
Yeah.
hard when you got a wet ass. But
All right. So now winter sports. Girls hockey started 2 weeks ago. They have a game tonight up at International Falls and at 7 o'clock. So they open their season. And then on Saturday, I believe at 2 o'clock, they host Eden Prairie here. So yeah, they're gonna get a giant test
Yes,
again
yeah.
on Saturday because Eden Prairie is probably one of the top AA schools in the state. But good for them for scheduling them,
yeah,
and good for Eden Prairie for wanting to come up here
yeah,
to
that's-
play. I mean, I think they came up last year, so you'd assume that, they would have rotated and Hibby would have gone down there. But good for Eden Prairie for wanting to come up here again. It'll be fun to watch them play. It'll be fun to watch the Hibbing Chisholm team play, just to see, new coach Phil McDonald and see how things are going
Yep.
after 2 weeks of practice or 3 weeks of practice, maybe now. But
Well, different little atmosphere, different style of hockey, I think, with
well,
Mr.
there could
McDonald.
be, yes, there could be.
So
We'll see. And then
we'll have to get him on the show someday.
yeah, possibly. I don't know what he does, what his professional career is. I think he's an engineer.
Yeah, I think that. Well, I think that too, and I think the warning's out. Stay away from those two guys.
Yeah, don't come near us. But so on Monday, boys hockey started and girls basketball started, and I believe alpine skiing started. So they're into their first weeks. You said the girls basketball team has a scrimmage.
They have a
tomorrow,
scrimmage in
or
Esco on
Friday-
Saturday.
Yeah. So hopefully, things go well there. I don't know if boys hockey has a scrimmage yet or not, though. If they do, it'll be Saturday, I would imagine. But they don't have that IRC Jamboree anymore, so it's kind of
Yeah,
Nice.
and as I mentioned prior to us going on the air, I think there's a lot of high expectations for this young hockey team, and hopefully the bar hasn't been set too high until they get out on the ice and show what they can or cannot do. They have some good players returning. Their goalie situation should be okay. So it'll be interesting, and talk about a tough schedule.
Oof. Yeah, of course, according to the AD when we had him on, I mean, the record might not be the greatest,
No,
but they're gonna get tested, and the more games you win, the better. I mean, but they got to remember, and we're not your coaches, and so you don't have to listen to us, but you got to play a two-way game.
Yeah.
You got to play hockey 200 feet.
yeah, and they found out last year in the state tournament that because they didn't do that, it hurt them.
Came back to bite them. So, back checking is just as important as scoring goals.
And I think that for them, the goal is let's play well, let's improve, and get ready for the year-end tournament.
Yes.
So
Yeah, try to get the number 1 seed, and
stop worrying about Hermantown and
Well, yeah,
all these
'cause
others.
they know they can beat, they know they can beat them.
Yep.
So it just depends if anybody else steps up in this section other than Hermantown. So don't worry about them until you actually have to play them. But play 200-foot hockey, and don't let up ever.
Yep.
I mean, you got to play hard and fast for 51 minutes. Yeah, I came up with that one right away too.
Wow. And they got the new scoreboard this year.
New scoreboard.
Not that that's going to change the way they
No,
play.
no, I don't know what kind of video board it is, but it looks really nice when I was in there one
Well, we
day.
should ask our director, producer extraordinaire. Maybe he knows.
No,
Oh, he just put his hands up. Yep. I don't know what I'm going to do with you two guys.
yeah. All right. So and then the Monday, boys basketball starts and wrestling starts. And then in 2 weeks or maybe right after Thanksgiving, boys swimming will
Start.
take over. So,
So busy winter season.
yep, coming up. And then the men's basketball team at the college, I think they're 1-4 right now. They did get a win, but they've been playing some Division I and some Division II JUCOs.
Okay.
So they haven't backed away from their schedule.
JUCOs?
JUCOs, junior colleges.
Oh, I thought there was some name you came up with
No.
in your article.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them JUCOs.
And they're actually at home this week, and I think Friday night they play Anoka Ramsey in north-south crossover games. And then Riverland, I believe they have on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
And they have enough kids.
yeah, there's plenty.
Good.
Unfortunately, there's no women's program again. They hired a coach, but they may have hired him too late, so he couldn't get, so whatever. It was weird, strange going into the college though for the first time because I'm usually there all the time.
Yeah.
And then there was no fall sports, so we just stayed away.
Yeah.
So
And that's
does-
basically the only sport they have besides baseball.
yeah, yeah, they do. That's the only one, which is unfortunate. I don't know how softball will go this year. I don't know if they have a coach or
Yeah, I don't know if Babe's coaching this year or not.
no. Babe's probably
Retired?
not coaching. Yeah, he's probably not coaching. So hopefully they have a coach and they get some players.
I ran into him the other day, Mr. Glumac, and I was talking to him. I said, "Are you going to officiate it this year again?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm going to." But he's going to do it like when I first got started. I refereed with what the heck is his name? His daughters play basketball here. McGibbon, Mr. McGibbon.
Okay.
He'd stand at half court and tell me, "You got to go from baseline to baseline."
Yeah.
So by the time the halftime comes, I'm so out of breath and out of shape that I can't move anymore. And he just stands at halftime and blows the whistle.
Yeah, I don't think Babe's going to get away with that one. It all depends, I suppose, how he's recovered from his, he had knee replacement surgery.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't know if he would just stand at half court or not. That'll be fun to see.
Yeah. And Mr. McGibbon was pretty big, so he didn't want to argue
No,
with
he didn't
him.
argue with him. So now we'll go to the NBA because I brought up a point to my son last night because I'm watching the Oklahoma City Thunder play the Los Angeles Lakers. And Oklahoma City doesn't even have one of their better players. And they're still
One of the best teams.
best
if
teams
not the
in
best
the
team.
yeah, if not the best team.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a star, but is he any different than Anthony Edwards?
No.
I think they're about
Even?
even. Maybe Shea's a little bit better. I don't know, but
It's funny you mentioned that too, because the other night was right, they were mentioning the top teams in the Western Division. No mention of Minnesota anymore.
well, there's the issue because obviously Oklahoma City really took it to Los Angeles Clippers when they got that deal because they got a bunch of first round picks along with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, I think it's Jalen Williams is the guy that's not playing right now. He's hurt, but they're still good.
Yeah.
Now, why can't the Timberwolves be the same? They just don't have the roster behind Anthony. I mean, Julius Randle's good. Rudy Gobert,
Not so good anymore.
well, he's been playing better
Yeah.
as of late.
But again, they don't have that real good guard.
No, they don't. Mike Conley's he's
Oh.
obviously still serviceable.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes in, but he's not going to be able to play 25 to 30 minutes a game. Dante DiVincenzo is here to make three-pointers. Now he's playing point guard.
The masked three-manner.
Yeah, the masked man out there with.
And what are the Lakers going to do when LeBron wants to come back and play? There's not enough basketballs to go
Well,
around.
That's their issue to
Yeah.
deal with. So, but yeah, I don't know why. It's frustrating that Tim Conley didn't go out and do anything and bring somebody else in. Now maybe
You better plan on doing something there around trade deadline.
he's better be working on something. I mean, you have to get better because I don't think they're going to beat Oklahoma City.
No, I don't think so either. But sometimes you wonder. They put enough on the floor that they can fill the house, if that makes any sense.
No, yeah, because they're good enough to fill the seats.
Yeah.
And they'll make money. And even Denver now is better
Yeah.
than they were last year. So I don't know if we can beat Denver this year. We'll see. That we already lost to them once.
Yeah,
So we'll
Western
see.
Division, it's a tough division. the
Yeah,
Western
Denver went out and did something.
Yeah.
Got a couple extra players. San Antonio with Wembanyama,
Division. Yeah,
they're tough. The Mavericks should be tough, but they might be looking to get rid of Anthony Davis.
that's what I heard. Yeah.
So I mean, who knows how the Mavericks are going to fare this year. But there's just a lot of good teams. I can't believe we actually handled Sacramento the other night because Sacramento is usually a tough game for us. And now we play them again, Friday? I think we have them, and then
Yeah.
Saturday we have Denver.
Kind of like the Wild with all the Western teams. They can't beat.
No,
like the
and
Sharks
again-
beat them the other night.
Yeah, they can't even beat
Kings
the
beat 'em.
Sharks. Yeah, I mean, come on. I know Celebrini's a good player, but you make their goalie look like he's all world.
Yeah, well,
I mean, score goals.
the big difference I saw watching the game is that it looks like the Sharks have kids that like are 18, 19. They're just young. I mean, young, aggressive players. And then the Wild got these old dudes on there that been playing for years. And they can't keep up with them.
Well, I hope that's not the case.
Well, that's
because
what it looked like the other night.
I don't know. That's not good. And they've lost twice to San Jose in overtime.
Right.
And that's 4 points we should have had and 4 points they shouldn't have had. Especially that one game where they had the puck in their zone in overtime for like 3.5 minutes. And then they come down and take one shot and score. But
We need to talk about, who your favorite team.
the Vikes?
Yeah.
Well, McCarthy was out limited in practice the other day because he's got a bruise on his throwing hand.
Uh-huh.
So, and that's all it is supposedly a bruise.
Yeah.
And Ben Lieber this morning on KFan said that after it happened, it's like nothing happened because he wasn't shaking it, he wasn't grimacing, he wasn't doing anything. But they better beat the Bears.
The Bears.
So
We'll see.
yeah,
Bears are tough.
well they are so far. Now they're beating teams that they should beat.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Barely.
if the Vikings give them better give them a run. Then you're 3-0 in the division.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
thank God we got the Minnesota soccer team. They're in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I think they play the 23rd
Yeah.
in the semifinals, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe the quarterfinals. No, it's a one game.
Can you imagine playing soccer in the snow?
Ooh, no. I don't want to be out in the snow.
So,
All right.
well, we came to an end again, and
Yes, we
I
did.
didn't make fun of our producer director like he did at the HEDA meeting the other night of me,
Oh,
but that's
well,
okay.
That's okay.
You know,
But for Mike Egan,
I'm
I'm
like an
Gary
elephant,
Giammetti.
long memory.
We'll see you again on Home Team Advantage.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support. Up North Lettering specializes in embroidery and heat vinyl press applications, along with patches and letter jackets. For more information, call them at 218-966-7850. HPAT would like to thank them for their donation and support.